The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, accentuate the positive. Because that's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball's thrown.
And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
And he is going to have a Bucs first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Another good throw there in what has been a strong rookie season to this point, Charles, as he now has surpassed the 3,000-yard mark with that last completion.
And just think, he's been forced to learn on the job here in his first year. Normally, veterans talk about, hey, I've got the answers to the test before the game even begins. But this guy's taking the test with every throw, with every game. And so far, he's passing with flying colors.
The LSU man, Leonard Fournette, born right here in New Orleans. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll run it again with Fournette. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
He's got Otten. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7.
They're going to look to throw. And he's going to have confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met better as the game goes on.
Especially crucial here on the road.
And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. They will run for the first time here with White.
They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Just a yard on that last run.
They'll look to throw. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The 13th play now coming on this opening drive. Here's 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Fournette again. And this time he'll lose yardage as the defense not giving him any room to operate.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great play there. Touchdown number 18 on the year.
And the Buccaneers are on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Shaquille Barrett has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Back to throw. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on third down. Back to throw here. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down. They needed 3, he doubled that, he got 6. They'll run it for the first time with Dameon Pierce to about the 40-yard line. The numbers on the ground for Pierce last week. 17 carries, 134 yards, and the score, too.
Has 9 rushing touchdowns on the season, so a lot of credit has to go to the rest of the offense because, you know, those big guys up front are doing work. But now the goal is to get to 10. And don't for a second think that the defense doesn't know that. They'd like to do their best to keep him at the end zone in this one.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll set up a throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The Saints at 500, sitting at 5-5. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now left side on the swing pass. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Well, this defense for the Bucs, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
Yeah, they held them completely out of the end zone, just held them to a field goal. So they're not just hoping for a repeat here. They're hoping to do it even better. A shutout is their goal.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 19. 1st and 10, it's Pierce. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Up the middle they go with McAllister. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Complete to Olave on the out route. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. 1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll run here with Pierce. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Dameon Pierce hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. So it's a pretty good season he's putting together running the football. That now 10 rushing touchdowns on the year.
And we know this is a passing league, and those numbers throwing the football, they seem to go up and up every year. But there's still something to have a reliable back you can count on in the red zone to bring things home for you. And that's what he's been doing all season long.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. 4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
And Pierce gets it again on second down. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now back to throw. Buying time to his left.
That's complete to Mooney.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 31. He'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left.
Gets the dump off to Pierce. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
On first down, it's Gore. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Here's Pierce. It's going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Once more, it's Pierce.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The Saints on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. George Kittle from 4 yards out.
And the Saints have moved out in front.
Lutz with the extra point in 8 plays.
And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Again, it's Fournette.
And taken down just shy of the 40.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Inside handoff now to Fournette.
And not much room to speak of. They'll get about 3 up to the 41.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Pete Werner. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football.
4 minutes to play here in quarter number 2.
A run for Pierce out of the gun. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 12-yard line.
Running it out of the gun with Pierce.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. They'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. So give him the first down. 1st and goal after a pickup of 4, and the decision to go for it pays off.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints.
Darnell Mooney.
A 1-yard touchdown reception.
And the Saints have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Lutz good on the extra point. And it's now 21-7. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it all culminates in the Saints touchdown. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Fields it right around the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete, and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
And still in the first half here, a long way to go.
First down now, but the clock continues to move. Escaping the pressure right. And I think the ball's out. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Now, a quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. Now, these two teams, you might recall, met back in mid-season, Week 8 to be exact. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. Now here's a throw that's complete. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Back to throw again. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete. But the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get...
And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Darnell Mooney
with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Saints will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Lutz with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Well, the Bucs going to take over now late in this first half. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission.
They start the drive with White.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
He's going to keep this again. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
So it's halftime here in New Orleans with the Saints out in front. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, bye weeks, they're over. We've once again got a full slate of games to get to as we take you around the NFL here in Week 12. We'll get started out at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. And it's the Chiefs who are out in front as they move towards halftime.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. This will be fielded inside the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
So here are the Saints to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10.
A run by Pierce begins the second half.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Pierce now up the middle.
And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory.
Second and 4. Locates Mooney on the out route.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. Pierce takes it straight ahead.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
Swings this one out wide for Pierce.
And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. They go play action here on first down. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. Up the gut, Fournette, and he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now a throw here, hauled in. A good gain on first, has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. A throw on the quick slant, going to be complete. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's a give to Fournette. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
The New Orleans offense, but field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. 67 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. First down, they go right back to Pierce. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. From the 7, it's second and 5. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. They come up now third and 5 following the incomplete pass. And it'll be intercepted. And the Bucs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Otten brings it in over the middle. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. On second down, here's Fournette. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans, rolling along here in the third quarter, second and 10. A throw over the middle, taken in. 5 yards, now it's third and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. He completes it to Evans. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Complete to Mooney on the slant. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. That's going to be caught downfield by Mooney. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 26 big yards on that one. It's another 1st down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Back to throw now on 1st down. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
I know that no game in the NFL is ever easy, but they're making it look that way. Everything is being done with such precision. Just on this drive alone, 3 plays, 3 1st downs. If you're on defense, you're scrambling, looking at each other, trying to figure out how are we going to slow these guys down.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Option play, and it's a handoff to Pierce. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the 1st down marker at the Bucs 13-yard line. The Saints on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. Here it's 3rd and 2. And he picks up the 1st as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. 87 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
They go again with Pierce. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Saints are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Well, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one, and certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Lutz good on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
2 yards on the pickup there, and that'll bring up second down. They'll look to throw.
Another catch by White. Back-to-back plays.
So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And 3rd and 8 now.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
They're going to look to throw. And that will be incomplete. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Being chased out left. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll set up to throw.
Complete right side to Otten. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. 4 yards remain for second down.
Back to throw here.
A pass underneath for Fournette.
And they'll be stopped at the 28 on a play that started at the 14. They pick up 14. They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
He'll find Fournette again here.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
They'll look to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And the Bucs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
He'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. They'll set up a throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll start on the ground with Pierce.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down.
And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Now back to throw.
This one taken in by Olave.
And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
2nd and 5.
This one taken in by Otten.
So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll look to throw here. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And that will come the offense as they take over.
First and 10, it's Pierce.
And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
So this one a victory here for New Orleans. Well, on one side of this, Charles, an impressive victory. On the other, I mean, you think about it, they scored in the first quarter, but then they didn't score in quarters 2, 3, or 4. They're going to have a lot of work to do before stepping back on the field.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting tape to analyze, won't it? Because why did it work in the first quarter, but nothing in quarters 2, 3, and 4? So we always talk about adjustments. You don't just wait till halftime. You do it series to series. They'll be working on that in preparation for their next game.
So for New Orleans, they move back over 500 now at 6-5. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Chicago Bears next week. Meanwhile, for the Buccaneers, the playoffs look to be out of reach now as they drop to 4-8. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Carolina Panthers.